Good morning. Welcome back to Slick Rock Off-Road Rentals Media, or SROR Media for short. I am your host, Morgan. We're going to be headed out doing Hell Roaring Rim today. I've never done it before. It'll be a first for me. I'm very excited about it. We're going to be talking a little bit about line picking. We're going to be seeing some sights. We're going to be catching some morning sun. It's going to be awesome. I'll see you guys when we get to the parking lot. We'll unload that machine back there, and we'll get going. We are on location. It's time to throw some packs in the machine, unload the machine, make sure we have our road snacks, head down the road. I will be back with you guys when we get onto the trail a little bit. So we are at Horse Thief Campground, and for whatever reason, all of these campgrounds up here are closed. I don't understand what that's for, so maybe I'll do some research after we get back home. But what's that all about? I mean, I don't understand, because is it because of Buckskin Loop and Cayuse Loop or what? I don't understand that. Appaloosa Loop's that way. And of course you got all these sites. These sites are open. But it's because they didn't have a gate to close it off, I guess. I find that weird. This is all state lands out here, and those guys typically are wanting all the funds they can get for all of their campgrounds. But not this one, I guess. So in the vault, we went exactly 70 miles an hour at our top speed, and we held it there for a while. The only reason why I'm going this fast, just so everybody knows, there's nobody on these roads. Moab is so slow that there's hardly anyone anywhere. You might be asking how I might know that there isn't anybody on these roads, and I can tell you, it's easy to tell when a road is not traveled. Recent, I guess, is the word I want to use. So the road I was on, there was only one camper out there, and I slowed down, and that was right when I was getting onto 313 here, the state park highway. But we definitely jumped this thing, so I think it'd be good just to do a quick component check, just because it's on portals. When it was racing the Baja, it was not on portals, so it probably wasn't as big of a concern. Maybe you check your hubs. We don't have wheel bearings anymore. We have gear reduction at the wheel. Everything's looking pretty sound though. Nothing's freaking me out. I'm sure everything is hot, so I don't want to touch it. But yeah, we jumped it. We jumped it. A few times, and I'm glad I got some driving footage of it. So I did get some forward footage, but I didn't get the dead center forward one, which kind of sucks. Also, didn't know this last time I went out, but that right there was already on the machine. You could see it a few times in the last video. And it plugs in and it actually charges the camera. I don't know if this camera's even on. Last I checked, it was 0%, but charging. Makes sense of that. Yeah, she's not booting up. But also, I didn't charge this camera before I left, so halfway didn't expect it to work. All right, let's get back to it. Live from the seat update. I may or may not have gone the wrong way. It is because I was looking at the wrong route on Onyx all morning. To be fair, I have been awake since 5 a.m. I didn't go to bed until 2 because I was editing the last video. So, I'm sorry. We skipped a piece of Hell Roaring Rim. However, this is the road that leads to the majority of the rest of Hell Roaring Rim, and we were going to do it. The other footage that you saw was us doing Dubinky Wells to 313. I thought I was doing it right. It was a different route. I was supposed to save it for later. We were going to go to Secret Spire, do some cool stuff, but I guess we'll do that a different day. So if you want to see Secret Spire, leave it in the comments below. Say, I want to see that. I'll count them however many we get. One is good enough. We'll do it. Yeah, this isn't Hell Roaring Rim. This is just a viewpoint. I messed that up. So now we got to turn around and figure out the right way. And then we got to turn around and get out of here. I don't even know if we have time for trail snacks. Okay, I'm at a crossroads. If I go right, we can hit what we missed earlier. If I go left, we can finish out the rest of Hell Roaring Rim. Yeah, we're going left. Are you kidding? I don't know what we missed, but it doesn't matter at this point. We're going to go have fun. Okay, let's get going. Hi there, everybody. I'd like to take a moment, talk about one of the coolest companies that's out there. This is GLUETREAD. This is their side-by-side pro tire repair kit. It has everything you need in here to repair a tire, no matter how it goes flat. There might be a few exceptions where your tire is completely ruined. There's no saving it. For example, you run it too long on the rim, you're going to cut a hole and the whole side of your sidewall. But for all the little repairs before that happens, this little kit has everything you need to fix your tire. It can fix your sidewall, it can fix your valve stem, it can fix your punctures that happen inside your tire, and when you're done, you can inflate it. I throw these in all of my toolkit bags. I hand them out to people on the trail when they need them. I help them put them on when they need it. This is an incredible product that I think everybody should throw in their toolkit. It's this small. It's pretty easy to throw in a glove box. I throw it in my pack. It's a piece of cake. So, if you're interested in this kind of thing and you do this quite a bit, I promise you, you'll want this. All of my ballistic experts, will you please chime in here and tell me how far of a distance do you think these shooters were when they hit this rock face? Because behind us is quite the distance. Also, the other day when we were filming, I said, I think these are the Henrys. I'm not sure. I'm glad I said I'm not sure, because those were the Abajos. Over there in the distance, those are the Henrys. I guess I just thought that I was facing the correct way, but I guess I wasn't. I was facing the Abajos, which is where the Babylon fire is. Maybe that is the Abajos. Abajos, Henrys, Soldier Summit. What are you? Is that Vernal? What mountains are in Vernal? I don't know. There's a lot of mountains and stuff around here, but this is the west. All right, I figured this would probably be a good spot to try to talk about approach angle and departure angle back there. I want to do an exercise with you. Imagine that you are walking around this entire thing. You're taking note of exactly how far your wheels stick out in front of the front end before it might hit something like the body, okay? And I want you to do it around the rear, and I want you to do it around the sides. And then when you get in the driver's seat, I want you to imagine exactly where your wheel edges are, okay, where the sidewalls are. And if you can do that, and you can paint that picture in your head, when you're driving, everything becomes a lot easier. Then you can really narrow down exactly where to put your wheels, exactly how to take an obstacle, exactly how you want to do it. That's when you can get creative. That's when you can go, okay, if I put myself here, I know exactly kind of how my machine is weighted. That's the other thing to consider. Where's my center of gravity? Is it way high? Is it way low? Is it dead center? How is that going to react when I go over whatever it is, right? That's what this is all about. And when you guys come to Moab, Moab has so much line picking. It's fun. Like, you can do all sorts of different tricky things that look absolutely impossible, but you're doing them. Anyways, I wanted to talk about that, give myself a breather, and then we'll keep going, and then it'll be time to make it out of here. I might not be able to get footage on my way out. Cameras are about dead. My phone's doing okay, so whatever I do get on the way back, it's gonna have to be with that. I apologize in advance. We made it back to town. We got lost. Our phone died. We did not have Onyx anymore at that point. I was relying on the navigation inside the machine, which is basically boat navigation. And it could tell me where all the nearest lakes were. Luckily, I know the area well enough that I could tell exactly where I was at based on those lakes and the river. And basically just kind of guess and remember a little bit of the road that I came in on. And then I made it back. But I did get lost before that. I went down a number of roads. I almost did White Rim. Nuts. It was nuts. But we made it back. We're alive. We're safe. We didn't run out of fuel. We didn't run out of road snacks. We didn't run out of water. We didn't run out of drinks. We didn't get hurt. We didn't break anything. I would say we're pretty decently lucky. This just goes to show that you need to remember to bring physical maps because you can't trust technology to save your life, literally. If I would have gotten lost out there long enough, who knows what would have happened. Maybe I would have lived amongst coyotes, found a cat best friend. Thank you guys for watching. I am Morgan. I've been here and I have been trying to show you how cool this freaking place is. And I don't know if any of you are listening. So if you are listening, please go down there, comment, please hit the like button as hard as you can. Make sure you press that bell like it owes you, Taco Bell. And I want to make sure that you guys enjoy these videos. So please, if I'm doing anything wrong, tell me what I'm doing wrong. I'm absolutely about doing better. I've got microphones on the way. I know the last video I told you I was broke. While that is still true, I somehow found the availability to buy some microphones. And that's just for you guys. And I think you guys contributing to this channel is a healthy habit. And I think it's the least I can do. I owe it to you. Let me buy some microphones so you can hear me a lot better, so it can be more consistent, so there's a better quality to these videos. Thank you again for watching. I will see you guys next time. Until then, I am out of here. Bye.